안녕하세요. Hello my kitties. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all doing well. Let's get back to our Korean learning journey. So as you know, in the last class we talked about phrases at you can say at the end of the meetings rather than saying simply bye or anyeong in Korean. If you want to learn it, you can go to my channel and you can find it there. Now let's move to our today's topic. So today's topic is part 2 of learning different Asian countries' name as per Korean people. It have its part 1 as well. If you haven't seen it yet, you can go through my channel and you can find it there. It's day 48 of learning Asian countries' name in Korean. Now let's get started. Let's start with Bangladesh. So Bangladesh. For saying it in Korean, we say Bangladeshi. Bangladeshi. As you can see, many of the countries' name are as it is. They are not just translate. You just have to say it in them in Korean accent. For saying Bangladesh, Bangladeshi. For saying Iran. For saying Turkey, Toroki or Toki. This is the old way of saying Turkey, and this is the new way. Turkey, Toroki or Toki. For saying Myanmar. We say Myanmar. The only difference is that it have the slightest R sound at the end and it doesn't. Got this? For saying Iraq. For saying Iraq, we say Iraq. Iraq. For saying Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia. For saying Malaysia. We say Malaysia. Got this? For saying Syria. So Syria in Korean we say Syria. For saying Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka. For saying Cambodia. For saying Cambodia. For saying Qatar. Qatar. For saying Maldives. Maldives. For saying Singapore. Singapore. For saying Oman. For saying Mongolia. I mean this, we are done with the country's name in Korean. Now let's learn some sentences as well. So let's learn the sentence. If you have seen the day 48, the Asian countries, and the next session of 49, in both the sessions we learn one sentences each, and in this session we use those sentences with the country's name to tell you how can you write it and how can you tell that from which country person you are. So for today's sentence question is going to be which country are you from, which is 어느 나라 출신입니까? 어느 나라 출신입니까? Now this word is new. Let me just describe it for you. So 출신 here means origin or background. And when you use this with the sentence for telling from which country or which place you are, it is telling that from which country you are born in or raised in or which country native you are. Got this? Now let's learn the sentence. So when you give reply to this question, you're gonna say 저는 dash 출신입니다. 저는 dash 출신입니다. And this dash you're going to write the country name. Let's just write Turkey. So you're gonna write 토르키 or just write 터키. 저는 터키 출신입니다. Which means you are saying I'm native of Turkey. Which means I'm born and raised in Turkey. Got this? 저는 터키 출신입니다. I am native of Turkey. So when you're going to see the day 48 and day 49, there are two sentences and the third one is here. It's going to be the third one. If you see them from closely, you might find they all are different sentences. But when you see it with bigger picture, you can find that both those sentences and this one, they all are answering the same thing. When someone is asking you from where you are, from which country person you are, and where do you came from, all these way you are telling in different way. Like 저는 터키 출신입니다, or for replying I am a Korean person or I am from Korea. For saying all these sentences, you are using different ways or different words, but at the end you're telling a same thing. You're talking about the same stuff. Got this? And with this you're learning different way of answering the question that will help you to enhance your Korean conversation skill. Got this? Now let's learn it again. For saying Bangladesh, Bangladeshi. For saying Iran, Iran. For saying Turkey, Turkey or Turkey. For saying Myanmar, Myanmar. For saying Iraq, Iraq. For saying Saudi Arabia, Saudi Arabia. For saying Malaysia, Malaysia. For saying Syria, Syria. For saying Sri Lanka, Sri Lanka. For saying Cambodia, Cambodia. For saying Qatar, Qatar. For saying Maldives, Maldives. For saying Singapore, Singapore. For saying Oman, Oman. For saying Mongolia, Mongolia. And the question we ask, 어느 나라 출신입니까? Which country are you from? And 출신 here means the origin or your background, like from which country you're born and raised in. So you're gonna reply that 저는 터키 출신입니다. I'm native of Turkey. You can use any of the country name like 저는 말레이시아 출신입니다. I'm native of Malaysia. Got this? And with this, we are done with today's topic. If you find it interesting, if you find it knowledgeable, like my video, subscribe to my channel, and please watch the day 48 and day 49 because it's going to help you to learn about today's class more. Got this? So learn for more. Bye bye. Anyeong my kitties. Let's meet again with more of amazing session. Bye bye.